Hello, my art friends. Welcome back to my art place here on YouTube. I'm Alex, and I usually draw with a pen with no pencil under sketch. It's not a trick. It's not any, there's no hidden tracing involved. There's no nothing. It's just really me drawing with really just a pen, really on a piece of paper. As I've been doing that over the last couple of years, I've been scrolling down some notes of how it is that I do this and some things that I've noticed about my process. And today I'm sharing those with you. Here is the biggest thing about my process that I've noticed: broken lines. I draw lots and lots of broken lines. And broken lines are important if you want to put something in front of what it is you're currently drawing in the future. If you're drawing with ink and there's no erasing, then you have to pre-plan all of your broken lines so that you can put things that go in other directions. And one of the things that I like to do quite often is just put broken lines without even knowing what it is that I'm going to put in front of them eventually. The truth is about lines is that if you don't make a broken line, then you can't break it later. It's a line. Like once you put the line, once you committed to it, you committed to it. So if there's any possibility, if you change your mind later and you didn't need a broken line and you made a broken line, you can just, fill it in. You can just, finish that line and connect it. But if you put in lots of broken lines and plan for the future and plan for even any possibility in the future of anything that you might want to put, it compels me to get way more creative. I'll just put broken lines and tell myself in my mind something's gonna go here, and then as I'm drawing, I'll be like, ooh, I wonder what that's gonna be, what I'm eventually gonna put. So broken lines is super helpful in that way. Second thing I'm going to tell you about my process is, and this is going to sound like I'm directly contradicting the thing I just said, and I probably am, but that's all right because I'm just a walking contradiction and that's the way it is. But I find that it is helpful to draw from foreground to background. So you are drawing the things that are closest to the camera first, and then drawing things that are further back, and then drawing the things that are further back, and then eventually the things that are the furthest back. Going in that order in a general sense. Yes, you still want to make the broken lines, and sometimes you want to draw things in front of the thing that you already drew. I wish that my brain was that good where I could draw the things in the way background and then know what I'm going to draw in front of it and have it pre-planned. But yeah, that doesn't work. My brain is not that good. This is my secret sauce number 3. This is super important. It's called Get Good at Fixing and Fudging Your Mistakes. Drawing direct to ink is, I imagine, kind of like being a tattoo artist. I'm not a tattoo artist, so I wouldn't know. But I know that people go to tattoo artists to get ink covered up and changed into other things. And if you're drawing direct to ink, you got to get good at that. Changing things into other things and fixing mistakes and converting mistakes into not mistakes. You say you're drawing an arm, and I've got these 2 lines to represent an arm. Later you come back and you're realizing, I wish there was some type of clothing that goes on this arm. And you can draw the line to represent, a sleeve or something like that. But in reality, clothing is going to have depth to it. So that looks like a mistake. But what you can do is just thicken up the places where you want it to get thicker, and then switch over to the other side and thicken up the inside of the places that you want to be thinner, And then now it looks like your clothing has depth, and it looks like you planned for it, even though you messed up and you forgot. And that's just one of many examples. I mean, sometimes you gotta, just figure out why you're gonna have this big black area in your drawing, because you've got to cover up a whole big, huge mistake. Also, not for nothing, but maybe I give the wrong impression with putting all these drawings on my art channel where I just draw direct to ink and it looks like I don't make mistakes and don't ever mess up. I'm just posting the ones that turned out well. I'm not posting the, drawings that I got halfway through and was like, oh my gosh, this is
like hot butt juice,
and just never finished it. So, there's that. That brings me to next tip, which is to let the drawing take as much time as it takes. The biggest thing that will cause me to mess up and make mistakes and just screw things up is trying to get a really great, detailed, wonderful, visually impressive drawing without taking the time that it takes to make such a drawing. So keep in mind that you don't always have time to make a really impressive, super highly detailed drawing. If you don't, then what kind of really great not detailed drawing can you make? I mean, how can you use some shapes and forms and maybe, like a nice brush pen and some contrast with like a big dark area and a big light area? What kind of quick things can you do if you only have a little bit of time to make a really great drawing? But if you have a really detailed something in mind, then just make sure that you have the time that it's going to take to execute that, and make sure that you are in the right mental space to execute that, because if you're rushing it, you're gonna mess up. Next thing I'll say is don't be afraid to step aside and make a side drawing. If you are drawing something that you've never drawn before into a picture that is going really well, and you are feeling some kind of anxiety and nervousness of like, oh, I am going to draw this thing that's hard to draw and I haven't drawn it before and I'm gonna mess up my whole picture, then just take it over to a scrap piece of paper and practice drawing that thing a few times until you build up a little bit of confidence, and then bring it back to your drawing and draw it in there. Thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate you. And if you liked these tips, then you need to leave a like. I need you to do that. And then also, good luck in all of your drawing adventures and everything art related that you do. I just want you to have all kinds of success. And that's it. The video is complete. That's the things that I wrote down to share with you. All right. And do the best I can and just make drawings that way. And if they turn out great, then I'll post them. And if they don't, I'll hide them somewhere.